There are some amazingly talented songwriters out there. So today, I wanted to share 10 of my favorites that I find continuously inspirational, either due to their lyric skills or musical technique. So let's blast off and get started. JM in your universe. Konnichiwa friends, I'm Jonathan Miller and welcome back to Jonathan Miller Music, helping you become a better indie artist. I make futuristic and outer space inspired dance pop music, and every Wednesday on this channel I'm helping others take their music to level 2. If that sounds good, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. If not, that's okay. I've seen my content too. I wouldn't sub. Wait, that's not what I'm supposed to say. Crap. Think about that. Okay, so today I wanted to share some of my favorite songwriters, or songwriters that I admire in my own genre. Most of these writers are artists in their own right, so some people on this list, you might just be familiar with them as a performer, but they actually write a good chunk or all of their own material. But anyway, here we go. Number 10. Savan Kotecha. Savan has been behind some amazing hits in the last decade, most notably with Ariana Grande, Madonna, and One Direction, but it is most certainly not limited to that. His songs have power, and he deserves all of his number ones, Grammy nominations, and even that Golden Globe nomination. He's a good guy with a lot of talent. Number 9, Kim Petras. KP is relatively the newest addition to this list, which is why she's not quite as high as some others. But I admire her because she knows and loves pop music just as much as I do, and we have a lot of similar stylistic tastes. I just admire that she knows her style and her flavor so well. She's good at that witty sass that some of my fans like in my own music as well. Plus, she's indie, so she's great. Number 8, Diane Warren. Diane is a legendary talent. She's basically a songwriting god. And Diane does not just write songs, she makes epic movements that evoke your spirit. I mean, with powerful pieces like Till It Happens to You, Note to God, How Do I Live, none of which are dance pop. But she does write up-tempo stuff too, and it is equally as magical. Number 7, Kesha. I love Kesha's ballsy writing style, and she writes like she speaks, which I really love. She's written for a few other artists as well, like Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, the Veronicas. Her off-the-wall style is something that I've always admired, and I always get excited when she's able to release new music, because it's always fun to get a dose of that again. Number 6, Dioguardi. When I first started writing music when I was 13, I listened to a lot of Disney Channel artists like Hilary Duff, Ali and AJ, Lindsay Lohan. Say what you want, but you can't erase my history. So Kara's name would appear quite often when I'd look in my CDs at the song credits because I was that nerd. She's wonderfully talented and an excellent singer on her own. She'll just always have a special place in my heart because her writing will always bring back some good memories. Number 5, Timbaland. I love how crazy Timbaland can get. He's so creative and feels the music. And he's not afraid to mess with unconventional sounds like a baby crying. I find his fearlessness endearing, and I love to see what he comes up with either for himself or for other artists. Number 4, Lady Gaga. Of course, one of the queens of dance pop is gonna be on this list. Her talent and writing style never ceases to be incredible. Her ability to write fantastic hooks and pre-choruses that just soar amazes me. They're simple but so effective. Gaga is just wonderful. Number 3, Shellback. Oh Carl, how amazing art thou? With hits like If You Seek Amy, Raise Your Glass, Problem, Blank Space, and a million other pop songs that I absolutely adore, Shellback continues to be amazing. Those high energy choruses that he's known for are simply magical, and it would be an absolute dream to collab with him one day. Number 2, Taylor Swift. I've said this before, but Taylor's ability to balance everyday language and powerful metaphors with phenomenal storytelling never ceases to amaze me. And she just keeps getting better and better. And to be honest, I had no idea that she wrote her entire Speak Now album, minus the bonus tracks, all by herself, and had tons of hits from that record. And for a big name artist to do that, that just made me respect her so much more. That's crazy to me. I think her writing is just incredible. In pop or country, she's just amazing. And number 1, which should shock no one in this world, my number 1 favorite songwriter is Max Martin. Like I said, this should not surprise anybody, especially long-term subscribers. Max is pop god. If you don't know who he is, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, think of almost any big pop hit in the last 20 years or so, and he's probably the writer behind it. Or at least in there somewhere. He was impressive in the late 90s pop explosion, but like, he hasn't stopped being amazing. I would like cry if I ever got to meet him, let alone work with him. Because honestly, I would just thank him for his music and being the #1 songwriter that inspired me to pursue my own dreams. So, thank you, Max Martin, for everything. You really are my #1 favorite songwriter of all time. So those are my top 10 favorite dance pop songwriters. Question of the video: who are some of your favorite songwriters in any genre? Leave me a comment below letting me know. If you want to check out my top 10 favorite Max Martin songs or top 10 favorite Taylor Swift songs, there are links in the description below so you can check them out. And if you like me and you want to support my music, consider joining me on Patreon. I've got lots of fun rewards for you, including your name in an upcoming video. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I put out new videos every single Wednesday. Once again, I'm Jonathan Miller, and I will see you next time. See you later. Now with me to another world. Dance, dance, dance. This is my utopia.